The blind zone. Xiefeng. If we observe a blind person, we will find that he is constantly feeling his way forward. He cannot stride confidently on winding roads, nor can he see the potholes and stumbling stones ahead. We feel genuinely saddened by this. But what about those of us with sight? We eagerly unpack our treasures, investing everything in a marriage, only to face the painful experience of divorce a few years later. Why couldn't we foresee the outcome back then? We sincerely invest time in friendships, only to be betrayed, robbed of our savings, and even lose our spouses. Were we blind to the truth from the start? We wholeheartedly support someone's rise to power, only to discover him indifferent to our well-being and willing to trample us underfoot. Why were we blind to their true nature? We extend compassion to someone in need, sparing no effort to help him overcome one difficulty after another. However, once his wounds are healed, he turns around to bite us, not only stealing our wealth but also spreading rumors and slandering us, portraying us as worthless. Did our eyes truly perceive their nature from the outset? Parents toil tirelessly and pour their hearts into raising their children, hoping to have support in their old age. Yet, in an instant, their children die on the battlefield or under the wheel and fail to provide the expected support. Given such outcomes, how accurate was our foresight from the start? We labor tirelessly to raise our children, pouring our hearts and souls into their upbringing. Yet, in our old age, we find ourselves abandoned, without the familial support we hoped for. What was the purpose of our endeavors? Were we blind to the future? When we were at school, we studied certain subjects for getting food and sleep, but after graduation, we were unable to pursue the majors we studied. If we knew this before, why did we bother to waste money and energy? We work from dawn to dusk, live frugally, rack our brains, and work hard all our lives. When we are about to die, think about what we have gained. What were we blindly busying for? We can't see the substances with wavelengths outside the light range of 400 to 700 nanometers, we can't see the epidemic germs flying in the air, we can't see the radioactive elements invading our nerve cells, and we can't see viral bacteria filled in the rivers. The welfare of the public is lost virtually, we also turn a blind eye. What will happen tomorrow? Our eyes are also invisible. How far and how deep can our eyes see? What on earth did we see? How different are we from the blind? The achievement of a general cost many lives, one family becomes rich and another 10,000 will be, relatively, poor, the predecessors are brilliant, and the descendants will be bleak, in this life, behave like a tyrant, in the next life one will suffer. What do we really understand? What did you see again? We are so busy every day, what on earth are we busy for? We are running with high spirits on the seemingly straight road. Is this road the best way of life? What is the point of what we are passionate about? We are working overtime to build a house somewhere, yet an earthquake is imminent in this area. So, the more we do, the greater our loss, and the more we hurry up, the more we waste, isn't it? We were sweating profusely and anxiously queued up to buy tickets for the maiden voyage of the Titanic. The day when you got the ticket, was it the day when the tragedy started? A few years ago, one night, I was driving a four-wheel drive Toyota pickup truck on a jungle path in Binka, Zimbabwe, when a rabbit jumped out onto the path and attempted to cross. I slammed on the brakes, but it was too late. The rabbit was crushed to death under the wheel. Oh rabbit, why do you hurry across the road? If you slowed down for a few seconds, you could pass safely. Does speed really make you safer? Recently, while typing with the window open in the study room of Villa number 46. At night, a few bees would often fly in to look for light. By the next day, all these bees would be found dead. Oh bees, why do you seek out the light instead of staying in the darkness of the night? Is any bright place a good place? How many tragedies in the world happen in haste, how many joys of life are ruined in the pursuit of brightness? People, where are we going in such a hurry? There was a farmer who heard that there was gold far away, so he sold his property and went to a distant place to pan for gold. A few years later, he returned to his hometown empty-handed. Upon returning to his hometown, the first news he heard filled him with regret. The news is that the man who bought his property dug up a lot of gold on the land he sold. Everyone finds themselves in a blind zone, and it appears that we are navigating blindly. It appears that there are few individuals, both in ancient and modern times, from China and abroad, who can clearly guide us toward a path to happiness. The scriptures of major religions are profoundly deep, and we have yet to grasp their true meanings. How much farther must we tread within this blind zone?